Sagittarius, welcome to the channel today. This is a general reading for January for the sign of Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. All right. Sagittarius, I hope you're having a great start to the new year. Let's see what messages come through for you for your January. All right, Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. Let's get your cards laid out and get into your reading. What do you have going on in January? What can we tell you? All right, what can we tell Sagittarius for their January, please? All right, Sagittarius, bottom of the deck. You've got Temperance. This is general energy for your reading today. Temperance is a card or an energy of patience. It's an energy of moderation. Can be about testing things out or experimenting as well. Let's see how this plays out for the remainder of your reading. All right. Sagittarius, what do you currently have going on? What kind of energy are you sitting in right now? You pull the King of Cups for your current energy. Sagittarius, this is you. Emotionally balanced, mature, stable emotionally, not a lot of ups and downs, but really a matured emotional approach to things. You're sitting in an energy of being really emotionally mature right now, being able to handle things, it looks like, pretty well. Take care of all the ups and downs. Let's see, Sagittarius, what's your challenge for January? You pull the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is an energy of motivation, inspiration, creativity, and passion. So you may be experiencing a little bit of difficulty in January of having that spark or getting motivated to, or that drive to get things done or go after your passions potentially. So keep an eye out for that. It's one thing to be really sitting in this King of Cups energy and being really emotionally balanced and emotionally mature. But we don't want to become too complacent. You know, if there's something that, you know, you need that spark to keep life moving forward, keep yourself going. So keep an eye out for that and try to stay motivated. Let's see, what is your underlying motivation? What is it that you really desire, really want? What's really driving you? So for January, you pulled the High Priestess. The High Priestess. This is you really wanting to get to the bottom of some sort of hidden knowledge, or really being able to rely on your intuition to figure things out. Focusing on the unknown and moving forward with whatever that is and getting to the bottom of that. Let's see, Sagittarius, let's take a look at your recent past. In your recent past, you've got the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is an energy of nostalgia, of really positive emotional feelings from the past, or someone coming back from the past into your life potentially. This could be family or potentially an old romantic connection. But whatever it is, it's something that really, it's positive emotional feelings from the past on something. Let's see, Sagittarius, what's on the top of your mind? What are you thinking about? You pulled the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is an energy of conflict, competition. Can be an energy of people not really seeing eye to eye. So there could be something going on that you're thinking about where there's some disruption or conflict going on, or people around you or in your environment, in your life, they're struggling to really come to an agreement or see things or be on the same page or seeing eye to eye. Yeah. But given you being in this position of, or this energy of the King of Cups, that's something I'm getting that you're probably going to be able to easily deal with, because you're so emotionally balanced for this month to handle that energy. Sagittarius, what's coming towards you in the near future? Boy, this is coming up a lot in January's reading, so that's great for everyone. You pulled the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is an energy of generosity. It's an energy of equal give and take. It's also an energy of being humble enough to accept an offer, accept assistance on material, financial material aspect, or potentially, being generous with your time or accepting the generosity of someone else's time and attention to a matter. This could be financial, this could be health, this could be a relationship. Yeah, this is what's coming in. It looks like for you in the near future, really either you stepping into this generous aspect, this generous energy, or you receiving a generous offer from someone else. Let's see. Sagittarius, what's your likely approach to the Six of Pentacles energy that's headed your way? Your likely approach is a Strength card, a major arcana card. This has to do with having the inner fortitude to really be able to overcome obstacles. This is a great deal of internal strength. Internal strength. So it can take a lot of internal strength and confidence to really be able to be in a position where you're willing to be humble enough to accept a potential offer of assistance, of support in some way. But it's looking like you got this, Sagittarius. Let's see, what is in your external environment, Sagittarius? What are your external influences? What's going on around you? There's some kind of significant disruption potentially in your environment, something out of the blue. You pulled the Tower card for that. Something all of a sudden, and typically with the Tower card, it really represents an energy of when something's built on a shaky foundation, the universe comes in, the divine comes in and just really snatches it out from under you, because it's not really for your best. So you could start and build a foundation that's for your good, something solid that can last into the future. So this is an energy that's really in your environment. There could be something in your environment that really kind of shocks you. Sometimes a tower can be a positive thing, and you can look back on it and go, wow, I'm grateful that happened because I was able to be in X position now. And if that tower moment had never happened, then I would have never been able to navigate to where I am currently in a better position. So I'm feeling more that this potential offer that's coming into you is going to be just more of a shock. That's something that you weren't expecting, something that you hadn't even imagined was possible. And it's just going to kind of throw you off your feet a little bit, because you're going to be surprised by this coming in. And of course, like I said before, it's going to take some strength to be humble enough to accept the support or assistance that's coming in towards you. Let's see, Sagittarius, what's Spirit's advice? Spirit's advice is the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is really an energy of protecting what you value, holding on to what you value. This could be protecting your health. It could be protecting your finances. It could be protecting the ones that you care about, treasuring what you care about. I'm getting that Spirit is really advising you to be cautious and conservative with your resources in this one. Let's see, if you continue on your likely approach of having this inner strength to overcome obstacles, of having the fortitude and the inner will to be able to accept this offer that's coming in towards you, battle your pride potentially, then your potential outcome in that case is the Judgment card. The Judgment card is a renewal. The Judgment card, this energy is really about second chances. So it's looking like, when this offer comes into you and you can set your pride aside potentially and have the strength and the fortitude to really be humble enough to accept this offer, then you're potentially in for a second chance, a new beginning, a renewal of some sort. What happens, or what's the potential outcome, Sagittarius, if you follow Spirit's advice of the Four of Pentacles and being really conservative with your resources and protecting what you value? Then your potential outcome in that case is the Ace of Swords. This is an energy of an aha moment. This is an energy of a real new opportunity, a new realization, some new wisdom, some new truth. This is really a sword of truth and a sword of victory. So this is an opportunity for victory in your life as a result of following Spirit's guidance. Your underlying energy for this reading is the Temperance card, which is about moderation. Not really the extremes. It's also about experimentation. It's about patience. So Spirit's advice is really going hand in hand with your underlying energy of this reading for this conservative approach. That's going to lead you to this realization, this aha moment. And you're already fortunately in a position of being really mature emotionally and balanced emotionally, and that's showing up in your underlying of the Temperance. This is really a balance and moderation. And you're in that energy right now. And fortunately, whatever's going on with you, there's an offer coming in, that could really assist you as long as you, set your pride aside and find that internal strength to accept that offer. And of course, that's going to result in a whole new beginning for you, Sagittarius. I want to take a little bit deeper look at this offer that's coming in, this Six of Pentacles for you. Just want to get a couple clarifiers on that and see what we're looking at here for you for January. What else can we tell Sagittarius about this Six of Pentacles? It's going to be a surprise to them or a shock to them. Let's see what we got here. All right. Let's just get a couple of clarifiers for you here, Sagittarius. Okay, for your clarifiers on the Six of Pentacles, you pulled the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Sagittarius, what this is telling me is that this Knight of Pentacles, this is that person coming into you with this offer of support in a material way. And this support is going to help you move past the Nine of Swords. This is anxiety. This is worry, nightmares, and stress. And help you see that, there is a way out. You can make a decision, because the Two of Swords here is not being able to decide, not being able to move forward, not really trusting your intuition. And one of your primary or your underlying motivation is the High Priestess, which is trusting, this is your desire, your motivation to be able to trust your intuition. And Spirit is saying in your clarifier, you're going to have that ability to be able to rely on your intuition to make a decision and be able to see that there is a way forward. All right, Sagittarius, let's get you a couple of oracle messages before we wrap up your reading today for January. Let's see, what else can we tell Sagittarius for their January, please? What are the messages for their highest good can we tell Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. All right. You pulled, can you see this? Action. So it's time to take action. This offer coming in, it's time to take the action to receive this offer. Find your internal strength. Set your pride aside and act and receive that support that's coming in for you, Sagittarius. And this could be for one of you very specifically. Let's get you an additional message before we wrap up your reading today. What else can we tell Sagittarius, please? Sun, Moon, and Rising for their highest good for January. What other message do we have for Sagittarius, please? One more message for you, Sagittarius. Final message is trust. So again, we go back to you being able to trust that this is really the best thing. Setting your pride aside, finding internal strength to accept the support, and trusting that it's going to work out for your best. Follow Spirit's advice, trust in Spirit's advice to really be conservative with your resources. And as a result of those two, you're going to end up with a new beginning, a second chance, and a renewal, and a really victorious, a realization, that aha moment for your life. Okay, Sagittarius, that's your reading for January. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel today, and see you again next month.